Hello, my Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the path of true love. This is your September 2019 Path of True Love reading. I am your reader, Mark A. Lyons, president of Drawing the Circle Productions, Mal for short, the professional witch, not the only one, but I claim it. And isn't that just absolutely fabulous, darling? Just tuning to the decks and the blessing and everything felt really, really good. And some cards kicked out that I was like, is this for me? Is this for them? I have no planets in Taurus, although it is in my 10th house. I'm Leo rising. So, but they're all like really good cards. I'm like, oh, I would like these for me if they are, but we'll just have to see about that. I'm doing these obviously in August. I'm putting them out pretty much as soon as I record them, doing like maybe taping 3 in a row, editing 3 in a row, and then putting out 3 in a row to get these out relatively quickly. You might want to check your August Path of True Love reading, which is it's in the playlist. If you don't want to search there, just go through my playlists on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is coming along well. Thank you, Taurians. Your support and your love is helping with that. So here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to pull one card from each of the 5 decks that I usually read from. The Carolyn Mace Archetype deck, one of the Doreen Virtue Angel Healing Oracle, one Daughters of the Moon Tarot Fiona Morgan, one Love Pack Chuck Spezzano. Oh, and I forgot to look it up. I have to find the box. The Whispers of Love. I will do it next. I will put it on my to-do list. Oh, and the box is right across the room, but I will remember this author and artist's name. I will do that. So one of each. We're going to lay those in a line. I'm going to tune into it, and then I'm going in deep. I was given permission for this one, I think, because like I'm a Virgo and my birthday's coming up. They're like, go for it. Just give it all you got. And if it's an hour, it's an hour, but we'll see. I thought that was going to happen for Aries, and it didn't. It was 33 minutes or so. So, sorry. Getting grounded here. They're grounding me. Let's dive in, shall we? My bulls, my Taurus. Doing the bull dance, feeling the flow. Here we go. Now I said the blessing, that when I bless the cards, which is as I bless the cards, they're tuning me to whatever zodiacal collective I'm tuning to or focusing upon. So there's something that felt very, very good, very celebratory, but we'll see what pops up here. So buckle in. Here we go. This is high. I can feel it's like I'm resonating on something higher than I think usual. So here we go. My pantheon of angels, gods, and masters, please, one archetype for the Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the path of true love for September 2019. What is the soul power or part of their contract, their sacred contract that they are developing on the path of true love? Just one card, please. September 2019. The Guide, one of my favorite cards. Yes, I am a guide, but honestly, I don't have it in my lifelong makeup. But it's one that certainly I've played that role. So to illustrate a point that an archetype, yes, it can be lifelong, what's called chronos, right, time, but it can be it comes and goes, sort of transits in and transits out, which you would say is kairos. Read Sacred Contracts by Carolyn Mace. It's better than me explaining the whole thing here. Or go to my Vimeo page and check out the Magic, Miracles, and Mysticism series where I go through a lot of this stuff. Cool. So I'll read that at the end of the list with the light and the shadow of that is, because all archetypes are neutral. And if you're one of my subscribers, you hear that every time. I'm such a teacher, and I want to teach more, but you know what? This is a way for me to teach too, and I'm digging it. So, your questions, if you have questions, you can always, I'm all over Facebook. So, you want to pop me a message, or just comment below, and I'll do what I can. Or book a reading. My angels, please, one card for this Taurian Guide archetype collective, in the collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the path of true love. Please, a clue, a tip, a hint, an overview for this Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign guide. Dreams. Now, the immediate indication of that is, sleeping dreams and interpreting dreams. It's very Jungian. I'm a Jungian, forever young, forever young. I want to be forever young. But it can, I feel the vibe on that, that can very much be about life aspiration dreams, right? What do you dream of? I was watching something on TV before. I was like, oh, I'd love to go there. It's been a life dream. And my guides are like, don't be shocked if you do. I was like, oh, thank you. You know, when I'm doing these for the day, and I took 2 days off. Oh my goodness, I needed those 2 days off because doing these every day, I'm tuned to all sorts of stuff all day long when I'm not recording. So let's go deeper here, my Taurians. What is this? What's going on here for the Taurus collective sun, moon, rising signs? There you are. On the path of true love for August 2019, please, one card. This guide archetype with dreams. What is, please, a clue, a tip, a hint? I feel you. The Virgo card. Now, again, this Daughters of the Moon does not just do, say that, first of all, it's not even page night, King and Queen. There are no pages in this deck, which is a huge relief to me. I never liked the pages. I felt them a bit extra, unnecessary, but whatever. And so the Maiden of Pentacles here, the Maiden being the Virgo, that's sort of a natural thing there. Now, that can mean that this involves a Virgo sun, moon, rising sign, but you know what? On the path of true love, that can be about service as well. This can be about mutable earth. This can be about sixth house, right? Yeah, sixth house. I had to check math. Occupation, healing is your occupation, not just what you do for a living, but what are you occupied with this dream? We'll get to it. Let me lay them all out. See, teacher, teach me love. I know, I'm a child of the 80s. My masters, please, one card for this Taurus collective. Sun, moon, rising Venus sign guide archetype with dreams and this Virgo element, please. A clue, a tip, a hint. Some clarification, please. Control. Little Janet Jackson for you there. A little control. Wow, man, they're playing music in my head for y'all. They didn't do that with Aries. Yeah. So there's a control issue here, and can this mean being out of control in your dreams or having stress dreams and stuff like that because you're occupied? Yes, that's a very kind of on the nose and absolutely feasible part of. And that your dreams are guiding you, or you're guiding your dreams. But this is a path of true love reading, so that's that's part of it. Like I said when I tuned in, there feels something higher going on here. So my pantheon of angels, gods, and masters, please, one card for this Taurus. They told me slow down. Taurus, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. On the path of true love, please, my pantheon. A card, a clue, a tip. What's going on for this guide? Love who you are. You are divine and wonderful person, deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer. This is about your dream. Welcome to Hollywood. What's your dream? It's from, by the way, millennials don't know what that is. That's from Down and Out in Beverly Hills. I love that movie still. Bette Midler. I love Bette Midler. Blessed be Bette Midler. If you don't like her, everybody's got an opinion. She saved my life. She doesn't know she saved my life. She doesn't know how. Look, as I tune to this, there is something so. It was in the shuffle when I was blessing the decks. There's something so high powerful here that there is guidance for you. You are guiding yourself. Oh, let me read this. Right. Thank you for guiding me. The light attribute represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. So just stick a pin in that. Represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself, that there is guidance, that the nature of the divine, that there is guidance and there is grace. We are the divine, so therefore we are guidance and we are grace, but we're better than in our relationships to chip away the excess marble to reveal that. Shadow attribute, places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. What, you think that's not a challenge for me? Look, I will tell you, the shadow side of the guide we all know, right? The shadow side of any archetype we should know. It's about ulterior motive, hidden agenda, shadow, stuff you don't want anybody to see or know about, sometimes yourself included. And that's when the shadow possesses us, if we don't do the alchemical work of bringing shadow into light, alchemizing lead into gold. I know people say base metal, but lead is a toxic thing. Lead will kill you. And like a deadly sin, using the appropriate grace, go read my book, Words of Grace. It's on my website, joiningthecircle.com, in the store. It's in there. That, you know, the 7 deadly sins are what the shadows are about. And they are demons in the sense that if you're not aware of them, they can possess you. And they're not, it's all in the book. But then again, with dreams, it's like to trust your own guidance in this, right? To really trust that there is guidance in life and there is guidance in my dream, but do I have to, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? What do I have to, right? It's like placing financial gain. So that can even mean like, yeah, but what if it doesn't make money? Then I'm not going to follow my guidance and my grace, which is very Virgo. Being one, I can tell you that is very, 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 very Virgo. It's like, well, wait, let me make sure I make sure every I is dotted and every T crossed. It's always smart. That's just wise to do. But if you're overly occupied with this guidance, is it worth it? Is this dream that I have, and keeping in mind this is about the path of true love. So it is about a relationship, who you want to be in a relationship, that you are being guided, but there control. Now you could say you're being controlled, you're controlling someone else, but this really feels like overall Taurus fixed Earth, that you want to control this. And I'm going to tell you, we don't have much control over the divine plan because it's the divine plan. We're part of it. How much control do we really have ultimately? We can either play along or not. That is ultimately our control, which is surrender, but not that passive giving up, white flag surrender. It's saying, all right, let's play. I surrender to the play. And because then the guidance, love who you are, that, you know what? Yes, there could be another person involved in this, but that first line of information, and we're going in on this, trust me, my bulls, your Virgo brother here will get some more deets for you. Love who you are, that you are a wonderful person. So the control there, what I'm hearing is that the control there was necessary for survival, growing up as a child through your lifetime, but now it's like you don't need those anymore. You don't need that kind of control. See, here's the thing. My gods, my angels, my masters don't even ask me to bow. Like, there's so much love and respect there because I work my ass off. Not like I'm trying to prove myself every day, but it's just what I'm supposed to do in this life, and I've surrendered to it. So it's not about you surrendering control to everybody out here. It's very much saying, I'm being guided somewhere. Let me get out of the way, right? Like the guide archetype. And by the way, oh, it's so clear. I hear you, my masters. They're saying that this means that you guide others, or you can be, but that right now, playing the role, the archetype, channeling the power of that guidance, it's for you right now in this. Hence, love who you are. Love that you have a hardwired archetypal thing going on inside of you about guidance, and that it connects to your dreams. And okay, if you are going to see, I'm not a big dreamer. That's why when that card comes up, it doesn't always hit me. That's why I ask them, like, take my own personal opinions out of this, please. But this just feels like a divine plan thing, where this is about the divine plan being part of your heart's desires, your life's dreams, but how often in the way we expect it to be or the way we want. It's always supposed to be better, but sometimes we don't see it's better until after, right? We look back over our shoulder. So what can you do right now? Love who you are. All right, so we got that first line of Reno done. Let's dive. Where am I going? Guide me. Oh, so for the Virgo card, what do we want for the Virgo card? And they want an angel card for the, all right, my angels, one card of clarification, please, about this Virgo. What's going on here on the path of true love with this Virgo? Is this somebody else? Is this them? It's like, I don't even know why they tell me to do it. And as I'm doing it, sometimes they tell me why I'm doing it. A card of clarification, please. A clue, a tip, a hint. Ooh, it's a miracle, Virgo. Now, don't necessarily think it's me. You want to book a reading, but I don't promote myself. Miracle Mark. Miracle Max. Have fun storming the castle. You know, that's obligatory. I have to say that. So the miracle card, well, miracle of what? With whom? About what? That's what? My masters, please, what is this miracle about? Considering the masters are the ones who brought me into and through A Course in Miracles and still do. Because miracles really can be about forgiveness, right? It's straight up Course in Miracles 101. A miracle is means a shift in awareness from a thought system based in fear to a thought system based in love, and essentially the miracle is forgiveness. But if they called it A Course in Forgiveness, no one would read it. It's just my sense of humor. They laugh. So please, my masters, what's going on here? What is this miracle about? Ooh, that one. Ah, communication. So a miracle of communication, but a prayer is a means of communication between creation and creator. Through prayer, love is received, and through miracles, love is expressed. Well, I'm talking to the masters. So they're giving me Course in Miracles. So you might want to have a look-see-duck-see there, right? That to occupy, so if this is, well, communication does certainly indicate a second party, right? But a communication of miracles with the Virgo thing, that if we wanted to just keep it in the I, in this case, in the you, as it were, it's sort of saying, well, focus, occupy yourself this healing of communicating for miracles, or communicating. What does it mean to communicate with miracles or communicate for miracles? Well, we're talking prayer. Now, there's nothing, well, but with that guide card and love who you are, this feels like this is all about you. Now, I can ask if there's another in here. I did that for Aries, but I ain't promising that for every sign. My gods said to me, you want to have fun with this? Lay out the thing and we'll tell you as it goes. Just flow with it, Virgo. Flow with it, Pisces moon. Oh, moon's in Pisces right now, too. So what card do you want me to focus on here? Oh, the control issue. Control of, control about, control. They want a tarot. Okay. My gods, can you please clarify? What possibly could Taurus ever want to be controlling about? I kid y'all, but I kid Virgos just as much. Although it's really hard to. My gods, please, one card in clarity for this Taurus path of true love. What's this control about? Libra relationships. So yeah, about you either being controlled by or being controlled in relationships. Ooh, you want me to pull an archetype card for that? So this may not necessarily be about the other, like another person, so much as this would be about, because relationship and communication is indicated here in miracles, right? Control issue within yourself to another, being controlled, whatever. What's the other archetype here? So for this, oh please, oh, I feel this, please, my pantheon of angels, gods, and masters. What is the archetype that is the other part of this control in tandem with this guide archetype on the path of true love? Ooh, the pioneer. Let me read this one. Let me show it. Did I show it to you? Wow, so in the present, being in the present moment makes me go non-linear, and I think that's just how it works. The light attribute, written in very light print. Passion for doing and creating what has not yet been done before. There could be a chance. Oh, but for a guide in the light, that, like that. Oh, I could feel this may not be romantic at all. Shadow attribute. compulsive need to keep moving on, except that kind of might. Romantic, ding, 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 ding. Okay, wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right, whisper of love. You got it. They're like, clarify that. I'm like, yes, my loves. My pantheon of angels. It's funny, we went from one end of the set to the other. We'll place this one there. Okay. My pantheon of angels, gods, and masters, please. A card of clarification. What's going on? A whisper of love about this control drama between the guide and the pioneer on the path of true love for August 2019, keeping in mind that this might be a lifelong pattern. This might not be about a particular person. Please, what is this about? A clue, a tip, a hint. Romance. Nope, there it is. We're screwed. You're screwed. Romance. It's romantic. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Sorry. I was really hoping this was sort of like a mentor thing where you didn't have to, where you could kind of light attribute that all the way through. But look, with the miracle of communication, that this is whoever it is that you're dealing with in this. And, check your twin flame reading as well, because Path of True Love readings don't necessarily indicate if it's soulmate or twin flame or true lovers, which I'm going to do a video on true lovers. I got a big hit on what true lovers are. You want a quickie? Shh, tell everyone. It's the implosion of twin flame and soulmate. Talk. Magic, miracles, mysticism, literal, the personal, the symbolic. But we'll see about that. You know me, I'm a Virgo. Look, you have a huge opportunity here to refine, which is kind of another way of looking at the path of true love, to refine the archetypes, the systems of power that you came in to alchemize from lead to gold. Refinement, like think refining metal, right? Burning, boiling it, burning off the impurities. That's what alchemy essentially is. That's why twin flames, as much as they're turbulent and transformative, I mean, they're helpful. But we're doing that all the time, whether we're aware of it or not, whether we're in relationship or not. So really looking at this control situation here, if it's about letting someone pioneering, that there is a strong urge in them to do what has never been done, to create what's never been to create. Anyone can be an explorer, but an explorer is different than a pioneer. A pioneer is the first one to go. So their road might be a little rough. So they might not be too into being controlled. And if you're playing the guide, and you're not even aware, it's like, well, what if you do this? And what if you do this? But if you can really just come to the place of, this is the divine working through me. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. I'm going to go with the guidance that comes to me. Let me guide me first. And then to communicate that and say, you know what, this is something that's been on my mind. It's something I've been really feeling. I just want to communicate it to you because there's some alchemy here. You really can't even say that in the Course in Miracles definition. The miracle is the alchemical element that, here we go, fear to love, illusion to truth, pain to peace, on and on and on and on and on. So there's just a very strong Course in Miracles thing here, and that's my background and my training. If that's not your thing, that's not your thing. That most people really would rather stick sporks in their eye than forgive. But I got to tell you, then don't bother with the path of true love, because it's just all about that a lot of the time, if not always. So love who you are. Love who you are in this. That the path of true love for you, yeah, it's about self-love, and that's something that you do have control over. How often can you stop, hit the pause button, which you guys are good at. Earth signs are good at that. We can just fucking stop, right? Mutable Earth Virgo is a little trickier, but you're particularly Taurus. Nope. Nope. To go inside and just say, you know what, no matter what comes, no matter what goes, the fixed earth of my being is I love you. In there, to that child, to the memories, to just all of it, to the role you incarnated to play, right? Talk to yourself as the actor, the soul that's coming to play this role, and you just say, I really want to be occupied with controlling the only thing I can, which is I love you. And if I'm not seeing commitment in my outside life, then let me make my commitment or recommit right now to doing everything I can to love you. I'm not here to change you. I'm not here to transform you. My only role here is to love you and to guide you. That's self-love. Putting yourself first in that way, which then in the holographic reality of this world, what you're healing within you and that heals everyone in the collective, and not just collective Taurus. We mean all of life. People want to bring it down to only a human level, and I get that, but all of life. Really, good luck with this. And here's a little blessing for you. You ready? Take a breath. My collective angels, gods, masters, please join with me as I volunteer myself as a channel of guidance, grace, blessings, love, wisdom, and power for the Taurus collective sun, moon, rising signs on the path of true love in general overall, but in specific September 2019. May they be blessed. May they be blessed with all that they need now and forevermore on the path of true love. That they may receive the guidance that is already there to manifest their dreams, to be occupied with healing and miracles and communication from a place of heart-centeredness and what is healthy. What is the healthy? Let's show them what is the healthy way to do that. What is healthy? Not what's good, not what's bad, what's healthy. What is the healthy miracle here that's available for them? That their control issues and their control drama, regardless of which side they play with this pioneer, be given the blessings that it needs. That this romance can be the supportive, pioneering, guidance, alchemical, archetypal blend that the world is so in need of right now, to pioneer new paths in healing, new paths in relationship, new paths in technology, new paths, to do what's never been done before. And let it please begin with them loving who they are. My gods, my angels, my masters, thank you so much. And may they all be blessed. May we all be blessed. So mote it be. Thank you, my Taurians. Please like the vid if it clicked for you. Subscribe. Get my numbers up because I'm not going to stop. I have such passion and fun for doing this. I am like a Taurus in that I've set my sights on doing these, and they're hella fun for me to do. I love you all. Good luck on the path. Reach out if you need to. My info's in the box. If you want to book a reading with me, we do them just like this. It looks just like this, except you're on the other side and I can see it. It's great fun. Facebook Messenger is my favorite, but I'll always find a way. I've got millennials. They can help me. Cool. But for now, my darlings, my bulls, my fixed earth, magnificent signs, hail, farewell, and blessed fate.